What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name's Anthony, and today we have another Zilliqa video for you. This one is going to be a combination of price analysis and some news-related catalysts that I believe could be setting us up for another upside breakout in August. Crypto Ride is the YouTube channel that helps you safely navigate the ups and downs in cryptocurrency, and we do this through crypto news videos, technical analysis videos, and crypto project reviews. So if you're a Zilliqa holder or just someone who's passionate about incorporating cryptocurrency into your overall wealth building strategy, consider subscribing to the channel. But let's get into it. First thing I want to just mention, as we look at the overall cryptocurrency market, I want to talk about how the market cap is trending upwards and explain how that's going to relate to Zilliqa potentially in the coming weeks. And if you look here, you can see on the overall market cap that we had a low of 257 billion back on June 27th, but we have been steadily moving upwards all month, which is a great sign. And at the time of this recording, we're actually over $290 billion. And if you're new to cryptocurrency investing and you don't know this, as the market moves up as a whole, so do individual assets generally. So the next thing I'm going to show you is on the Zilliqa chart, and these are a couple technical indicators that I just want to get into. So this is the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence indicator, and this is a momentum indicator. In fact, I'm going to show you this and the RSI, which are both momentum indicators, which could help us kind of pinpoint when a shift in momentum might be happening. Because since I started reporting on Zilliqa and making regular Zilliqa updates, we kind of hit the peak of that overall parabolic rise, and we've been kind of coming down. But I want to show you why the fall might be pausing here. If you look at these two lines, you can see how close they are right here. And really what we're going to be watching for, and I'll make updates on this channel as time passes, but what we're going to be watching for is this blue line to shoot up past this red one. And as these two lines cross, we could be moving towards a bullish breakout. Now, the one thing I want to point out here, this is called a histogram. So you can see how these red lines are getting thicker, and now they're becoming pink and fading away. What we want to watch is we want to see these two lines cross over and then see some of these green lines start to show up. And you can see we are potentially getting ready to do that. The next indicator I want to point out is the RSI. So this is the relative strength index indicator. And I just want to point out, when I started first covering this project, we were in completely overbought territory, meaning we had to come back down. But as you can see now, we are sitting at 50, which means we could go either way. And if we were to break out upwards, there is room to grow. There's room for the project to move upwards if that were to happen. Next, I'd like to show you the pattern I'm currently watching. And if you watched my past videos, you know that we've been talking about a cup and handle pattern on this channel. I'm not going to get all into that today, but you can watch our previous videos. I'll link to one up top. Now, at the moment, I'm not watching a cup and handle because I've noticed here that we could be setting up to form what would be called a double bottom. First bottom being an atom bottom right here, and the second one potentially being an Eve bottom right here. Now, there are a couple things about this pattern which make me excited about it and make me think it has potential to break out. First of all, you have what you call an ugly bottom here, meaning the right part of the bottom is a little bit higher in price than the left, which could signify like a higher low, which could signify a momentum shift. That's the first thing. The second thing I want to point out is the decline in volume. That's another positive thing. Because as the volume declines, it will be easier for the bulls to take control of this thing and push it up. I want to show you the breakout. So the measured move for a double bottom takes the height of the pattern, which we're going to take the peak, and we're going to go to the lowest valley, which is right about here. And we take that off of the breakout price point, which means if ZIL were to break out past this white line, we could have enough room to run all the way to 2.6 cents again, and then push towards this yellow line, which I've talked about in previous videos. And once we pass that yellow line, of course, we could move much, much higher because there's not much overhead resistance. If you look all the way back over here for a long period of time, there's not much overhead resistance. So that's the pattern that we're watching. If you want to set a price alert, either to swing trade this potentially or just to watch it, set it at 2.1 cents, I would say. And that's where I'm going to be setting mine. And I will, of course, make an update when the time comes if the price does go back up. And I also want to present the bearish case just in case this doesn't happen. I want you guys to know that this has a possibility to become a triple bottom, but we do want to see price hold around, I would say, 1.6 cents, right? We don't want to see price fall below there for the time being, because then we would turn bearish for sure. And the next thing I want you to know is that Zilliqa Day is coming, and that is on July 30th. That's why in this video I said that the price could be set to explode in August, because depending on the announcements that come out during this event, this could potentially propel the project higher. And they've named CZ from Binance, the Binance CEO, as the guest of honor, and he will be speaking. So it's going to be interesting to see what he says and what kind of announcements are made. And if you don't know about Zilliqa Day, basically this is an annual event that Zilliqa holds. And this year, this is happening on July 30th. So if they're calling it Zilliqa Day, right, they're going to have whatever big announcements they've been kind of keeping to themselves. This would be an obvious day and a very logical day for Zilliqa to make these announcements. So we're going to want to keep our eye on July 30th, and I will make an update video after that point. Now, one thing we already know is that Zilliqa will be bringing the BUSD stablecoin to their blockchain to improve interoperability. So the Binance USD, or BUSD, is a USD, a US dollar pegged stablecoin, meaning it has the same value as the US dollar. And this was created in partnership with Paxos Trust Company, a regulated financial institution that acts as the USD custodian and issuer of USD, or BUSD. BUSD is regulated by the New York State Department of Financial Services. So let's just recap. You've got the potential announcements on July 30th from Zilliqa Day. You've got a potential double bottom pattern forming, which could be a buy signal. And you have these momentum indicators, and you have the cryptocurrency market overall trending upwards. So all of these factors come into play to potentially influence price. So it's going to be an interesting time. I know if you've been a Zilliqa investor, it's been kind of a slow, kind of almost frustrating ride watching this thing really just level out and consolidate. But I believe this was a natural consolidation and correction coming down off of this rise. So I'm not personally panicked. I think it's going to be interesting to see where this goes, but I wanted to put some of these ideas on your radar. So I want to ask you to take a second out now and just like this video if you found value in the content. It really helps the channel grow, and I definitely appreciate that. Aside from that, never invest more than you can afford to lose in cryptocurrency, because it is risky. And enjoy the ride. I'll see you guys in the next one.